This is nothing more than an afterlife program written by the false alien gods who control every one of us who lives on this planet. Wait.
And see that right there, you know what I'm saying? I just want to just elaborate on that real quick. See, most of y'all be thinking that y'all free. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be thinking y'all free. You know what I mean? And somebody sent me this video, and I'm pretty much aware of all this. I appreciate the gold. Somebody recommended the Golden Web. I didn't see it from this particular video, but I'm like I said, man, DB, man, I've been doing my homework, man, for a long time. But since somebody brought it to my attention, brought it to my awareness, hey, I might as well go ahead and talk about it too. And this next episode that's getting ready to pop up, I done seen this several times too about the Star Trek situation. But just listen to what he's saying. This is nothing more than an afterlife program. Remember, we are in a software program. This Matrix is a software program, okay? And this Matrix was created by the false alien gods. Now, look, you got to understand, the archons, the demiurge, even when you read the Bible, when Adam and Eve, I said it before in the other video, when Eve ate the tree of knowledge, ate the fruit, when the false alien god told Eve not to do it, told Adam and Eve not to do it. And then that's when the serpent came, which was another reptilian snake, told Eve, saying that you shall not surely die. You're just going to know what God knows. He said that for God knows that the day you eat thereof, you're going to be as God. You're going to wake up and be wise as God. And God, the false alien God, didn't want that. They wanted Adam and Eve to stay slaves, to remain asleep. So right here, it says that this program that we're in is written by the false alien God who control every one of us who lives on this planet. And you see, y'all think y'all free. Y'all thinking y'all get up and choose to do what you want. They only give you a certain amount of freedom until when they feel as though when you waking up, if you're waking up, they're going to just take the freedom away now and gang stalk you. So look at the word planet. Look how he break the word planet. He said, wait, that's not correct. It's plan ET. Because everything, this is breaking down the etymology of words. You got everything, the truth is in the words. They call it planet, but it's really plan ET, extraterrestrial. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue.
That's not correct. It's every one of us who lives on this planet. Wait, that's not correct. It's every one of us who lives on this plan ET. There we are. And just for reference sake, here is one example of them telling us this in one of their television programs.
Now he said television. I say television. I put the L-I. I put the L-I-E. That's how I say it. Television. And this is Star Trek, for those that don't know. Now check this out.
Captain doesn't abandon ship.
Every hour you stay here makes it that much more difficult to leave.
Why are you pushing me? I've made up my mind. I'm staying here.
The cortical stimulator is working. I'm getting a weak pulse. She's coming back. I'll use cordrazine along with the cortical stimulator is working.
I like to put the closed caption up so that way you can read it too if you don't hear it.
Getting a weak
mind. I'm staying here.
The cortical stimulator is working. I'm getting a weak pulse. She's coming back. I'll use cordrazine along with the stimulator.
What was that? What happened?
What do you mean?
I saw Tuvok and Chakotay and the doctor.
Here?
He's a here. Now, for those that don't know what's going on right now, I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break it down slowly so that way you can understand what's going on. This is the simulation right here. She is actually not here. This is an alien. This is an alien right here. He's perpetrating to be her loved ones. And this is what happens amongst death. That's why a lot of people say that when they die, they see fake loved ones, and it's all a simulated program to get you to come back in the Matrix. You see what I'm saying? She is actually right here. She's actually dying. She's actually somewhere else. Her body is somewhere else dying, right? But he's trying to resuscitate her and convince her to come back into the Matrix simulation. Let's continue. Let me take it back a little further.
I'll use cordrazine along with the stimulator.
What was that? What happened?
What do you mean?
I saw Tuvok and Chakotay and the doctor.
Here?
Here?
No, it was different, as though I were looking up at them.
An hallucination like the others.
Oh, it didn't feel like the others.
See, he's trying to gaslight her. You're hallucinating like the others. You see what I'm saying? Because he's an alien. He's an alien demon.
I didn't see myself. I was looking up at them. That's the real me, isn't it? Lying on the ground on that planet, dying. And this is the hallucination.
You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. So while she's on the ground lying there dying, she's still in her head. You see what I'm saying? And this demiurge guy is trying to convince her to basically die and come back into the Matrix to start all over again. Because this is what's going to happen. When you die upon death, they get you sucked into that moon. The moon, remember, the moon is a satellite. David Icke and many others broke that down. The moon is a satellite. Even on the Truman Show, they showed you the moon and the sun and all that shit ain't even real. You know what I'm saying? In the movie The Truman Show, they the demiurge was actually inside the moon. It was people inside the moon living. It was people living inside the moon like it was some type of big ass office or something.
This isn't real.
More denial. You're only making it harder on yourself.
You're trying very hard to convince me to come
More
with you. Why
denial.
is that? If what you're saying is true, why not let me come to the decision on my own?
I'm trying to spare you unnecessary pain.
My father would never act like this. He always believed.
See, she said, my father, he's portraying to be her father, but he's really an alien reptoid.
I had to learn my own lessons, make my own mistakes. He never tried to shield me from life. Why would he try to shield me from death?
The closed caption is wrong right there.
Why would he try to He never tried to shield me from life.
She said shield.
Why would he try to shield me from death? You're not my father. I could be imagining you, but I don't think so. You have such a specific agenda. You're determined that
Now, you hear what she said? I could be imagining you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's all in a dream, a hallucination. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta be careful how the beast can appear to you. The beast, remember, even the Bible tells you that what do you say? Lucifer can appear as an angel of light. So you gotta be. It's just basically a metaphor to let you know how these archons can appear to you. They can appear to you as your grandmom or your granddad or your husband or your wife or whatever, or brothers and sisters, daughters, whatever, on the death dying bed to convince you to come on back into the simulation. And this is how they trick people. See, a lot of people trying to say we sign contracts. I'm disagreeing with this crap right here. I'm disagreeing with it. I'm disagreeing with this contract. People saying we sign contract. I believe this more so. I believe that it ain't even and if we do sign a contract, we probably was put it this way. If we signed the contract, we probably was deceived to sign it. If anything, we probably was deceived and forced because you gotta do it upon your will. They can't make you do it, but they can deceive you. It's just like how the Bible tells you that Satan can't make you do anything. He can only deceive you to do it or influence you to do it. You see what I'm saying? So if we did sign something, we was influenced and deceived to do so. We would basically, you wouldn't even in your right mind. They put you under mind control.
I go with you somewhere. I could be imagining you, but I don't think so. You have such a specific agenda. You're determined that I go with you somewhere. Who are you?
I'm trying to help you. Stop fighting me.
Are you an alien being of some kind? Is that it?
Her eyes are open. Vital signs are responding. Blood pressure 60/30. But the entity is still inhabiting her cerebral cortex, impeding your treatment. Catherine
I just love that right there. But the entity is still inhabiting her cerebral cortex, impeding your
60/30. But the entity is still inhabiting her cerebral cortex, impeding your treatment. Catherine, hang on. We're bringing you back. Just fight a little longer. Direct synaptic stimulation might drive out the alien presence.
I was right. I heard Tuvok and Chakotay and the doctor. You're an alien. You created all these hallucinations, haven't you?
This is what my species does.
You see this? She said you're an alien. You created all these hallucinations, haven't you? And what did he say?
You created all these hallucinations, haven't you?
This is what my species...
This is what my species does. Now, you gotta see all y'all people that's going to church, all y'all people that's going to the mosque. I'm busting y'all bubbles. All y'all people, this is who you worship. You worship the beast. You worship the demiurge. Okay? You worship the beast. You worship the demiurge. That's who you worship. You know what I'm saying? In fact, hold on. Let me see. Can I pause this real quick? I don't want to stop the video. You know what I'm saying? But you worship y'all the boss. That's who you worship. Hold on. Let me sit this down real quick. Let me sit this down. Because I'm going to get this for y'all. You know what I mean? Now, I said this on my other video that I ain't dropped yet. And I'm going to say it again, just in case if somebody didn't get the other video. You might not watch the other video. You can watch this one. So, it says, I'm reading from this. It says, this was in Google. It says, who is the demiurge? This is the demiurge right here. Who is the demiurge of the Bible? The inferior god created by Sophia's desires, also referred to as the demiurge, is the creator god of the Old Testament. Due to his inferiority, he looked like an inferiority, right? He is not seen as a good, but rather an evil, angry, violent god. Moving on. It says, is Yahweh the demiurge? Is Yahweh the demiurge? Is Yahweh the demiurge? It says Yaldabaoth, right? Yaldabaoth, Yahweh, which y'all call Yahweh, is regarded as the malevolent demiurge and false god of the Old Testament, who generated the material universe and keeps the souls trapped in physical bodies, imprisoned in the world full of pain and suffering that he created, that they created. It's time to wake up, okay? It's time to wake up. It's time to be free. The hell with this simulation. If that's what this simulation is all about, this crap, this fake ass illusion, and then they want to keep you stuck here and so you can be battery juice for their simulation, then the hell with it. You know what I'm saying? The hell with it.
Species does.
Created all these hallucinations, haven't you?
This is what my species does.
You've been worshiping a false deity all along. And this is the reason why your prayers ain't being answered. This is the reason why you can pray to this God and ask God to stop the madness and the crime going on. And it ain't nothing stopping. You know why? Because they feed off of crime. They need crime. They need bloodshed. Because it's energy juice for their machine.
At the moment just before death, one of us comes to help you understand what's happening, to make the crossing over an occasion of joy.
And what is that?
At the moment just before death, one of us comes to help you understand what's happening, to make the crossing over an occasion of joy.
Now, see, you gotta understand that this is so on death time, when it's time to die, you have to be aware. This is the reason why it is important. Listen to me, y'all. This is the reason why it is so important for you to wake up now. You must wake up now. Some people say, well, I'd rather just die to find out what's going on. Oh, you're just going to get sucked right back into the Matrix machine then. You're never going to find out. This is the time. This is the opportunity. You're not supposed to find out on death time. No, you're supposed to find out now. You see what I'm saying? And that's why he said what he said. He said, this is what my species does. Hold on, let it play one more time.
One of us comes to help you understand what's happening.
He said, one of us comes. One of us, the aliens, they come to help you make a better crossing over occasion of joy is what is the Matrix about. Let me play it again.
Happening. At the moment, just
Because the closed captioning capturing all the words on thing.
before death, one of us comes to help you understand what's happening, to make the crossing over an occasion of joy.
You see what I'm saying? So if you heard that right there, you know, you don't be deceived by this demiurge, because they're going to convince you to come on back to the simulation, so that way they can just use you as a battery juice. But this whole simulation that we're in is not even real. This is a dream world. And this dream world is controlled by them. They need us here. You see what I'm saying? They need you as a battery. There's other places we can go. We ain't got to come down here. You see what I'm saying? Because we're eternal beings. You're never going to die anyway. But they want to keep you trapped here. This is the eternal hell. This is the eternal fire that the Bible speaks about. But the pastor can't tell you, because the pastor is one of them. The pastor is the demiurge himself, the alien.
And what is that?
Our matrix, where your consciousness will live.
That.
Our matrix, where your consciousness will live.
That.
Our matrix, where your consciousness will live. I was being truthful when I said it was a place of wonder. It can be whatever you want it to be.
Then why didn't you tell me?
And the reason why he said it can be whatever you want it to be, because he knows that it's just an illusion anyway. Whatever you want it to be. If you want to come down here and be a fighter, a UFC fighter, a boxer, a scientist, a doctor, or whatever, you could be whatever you want. But guess what? There's a price you're going to have to pay. You have to pay the price, because you want that bag. You're going to have to sell your soul to this beast right here that's talking to her. And they're going to control your life anyway. So what's the purpose of even being down here if you're going to be controlled by these monsters?
This from the beginning. Why?
Be whatever you want it to be.
Then why didn't you tell me this from the beginning? Why pretend to be my father?
Usually people are comforted to see their loved ones.
You see that?
It makes the crossing over a much less fearful occasion.
You see that? You know what I'm saying? Usually people are comfortable with seeing their loved ones, so they want to deceive you. They gotta appear, because a lot of people say that, oh man, they seen their loved ones upon death. They seen their grandmom. Look, your grandmom was an alien. That was an alien. That wasn't your real grandmom. That wasn't your real auntie or your mother, nothing like that. That was one of these demiurge, beast, alien ETs deceiving you, because it's just a hallucination anyway.
I've done this many times, but I've never encountered someone so resistant. Something's happening. The alien presence is getting stronger again. Fight it, Catherine. Fight it just a little longer.
Fight it.
I'll have to try a Thoron pulse.
See,
Fight it, Catherine. Fight it.
this is her. They're trying to resuscitate her, for those that still don't understand. She's on her back looking at them. They're trying to resuscitate her, to bring her back to this reality. But she's in a dream world, and he's trying to suck her out of the body so she can start all over again and reincarnate. Ain't that about a BI?
Just a little longer. I'll have to try a Thoron pulse.
My people are telling me to fight. They're trying to save me.
They're trying out of desperation. It's hopeless.
You're the one who sounds desperate. I don't get the feeling you're trying to make me comfortable. You're only interested in my agreeing to come with you.
Because it's inevitable.
And you don't strike me as any kind of good Samaritan. You're more like a vulture, preying on people at the moment of their death when they're most vulnerable.
That's right.
I've waited for you. I've been patient.
But your patience is wearing thin. What's the real reason you want me in that matrix? Somehow I don't think it has anything to do with everlasting joy.
You must go with me.
You see that? You see that? Sometimes, see that? What do you say? It has anything to do with everlasting joy. All you Christians, they want to get y'all. Keep on. They're going to look. Since you believe in the Jesus and all that crap, they're going to deceive you. They're going to come to you. You got to understand, the aliens, man. These people are. They created this construct. They're powerful. They can do magic. They're going to appear to you as some white Jesus, whatever you believe in. And you know, if you believe in Jesus, that he's black or white, most of y'all believe that he's white anyway. So it's going to be that same picture that you see every day. That what's the dude name? The boy that painted it. You know what I'm talking about? The DiCaprio, whatever his name is. You know, the one that he's going to appear to you in that image and deceive you, and you're going to think you're going to heaven, and you're not going to go to heaven. You're going to come right back down to simulation in a new body, and you got to do it all over again. And you're going to be singing the same old song, Jesus on the main line, tell me what you want, and you ain't, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be just like a damn dog chasing his tail or a hamster wheel or something. A hamster on a wheel.
To do with everlasting. What's the real reason you want me in that matrix? Somehow I don't think it has anything to do with everlasting joy.
Look how you grab it.
If you could force me to go, you'd have done it already.
Right. See?
You must go with me.
You must go with me.
If you could force me to...
See? If you could force me, you would have already done it already. They cannot force you. They can only deceive the mind. They can only deceive the mind of the people, of the masses. This is why it is important and imperative for you to get your mind back. Because when you get your mind back, then you can make the decisions of your own instead of allowing these demons to make the decisions for you. You see what I'm saying? Listen, it is imperative for you to get your mind back. Because once you get your mind back, they can't do nothing to you. But as long as they got your mind and they got you under mind control, you're going to be trapped in this simulation throughout eternity. You're going to be trapped in this simulation throughout eternity. You're never going to get out.
You'd have done it already. You need me to agree, don't you?
That's
I
right.
have to go voluntarily.
That's right. You need me to agree, don't you? I have to go voluntarily. Wouldn't that be better? That's what he gonna say.
Already.
You must go with me.
If you could force me to go, you'd have done it already. You need me to agree, don't you? I have to go voluntarily.
Wouldn't that be better than standing here in this endless debate?
Let me tell you this. We can stand here for all eternity, and I will never choose to go with you.
Yeah, you mad.
You're in a dangerous profession, Captain. You face death every day.
You face death every
There'll
day.
be another time, and I'll be waiting.
You see that?
Eventually, you'll come every day.
You're in
You're in a dangerous profession, Captain. You face death every day.
Face death every day.
There'll be another time, and I'll be...
There'll be another time, and I'll be waiting eventually. So he let her go, and they're gonna resuscitate her. You know what I'm saying, the other people, and bring her back to life on the other side, you know what I'm saying, and back in the other body. So he missed out, but you heard what he said. He said you're in a dangerous profession. You face death every day, so he gonna be waiting. So I'm trying to tell you, this is a message to all you people. We face death every day, so you must be aware. You must be informative. You must be woke. If you're waiting on some Yaldabaoth, if you're waiting on Yahweh, if you're waiting on Jesus, if you're waiting on Allah, you will be deceived. They're going to appear as whatever you believe, because this is what the beasts do. The beasts use your belief systems against you. And this is the reason why they gave you the belief systems in the first place. Okay? Okay? I'm dropping Jews to the ones that want it. If you don't want the Jews, then don't pick them up. Leave it there for the ones that want the Jews. If you want to continue to be a slave in this matrix, then you go right ahead, player. You go right ahead and continue to be a slave, or continue to be the chosen one in this matrix. You want to be the chosen one in this matrix? You want to be the one that's going to be gang stalked every lifetime? Every lifetime you continue to come on back down here? They say cats got 9 lives. So if a cat got 9 lives, how many lives do you have? Okay, you got billions. Okay, they keep you reincarnating in this simulation forever, because they need that juice in that juicy ass.
Be waiting. Eventually, you'll come into my matrix. There'll be another time, and I'll just profession, Captain. You face death every day. There'll be another time, and I'll be waiting. Eventually, you'll come into my matrix. And you will nourish me for a long, long time. And you will nourish me for a long, long other time, and I'll be waiting. Eventually, you'll come into my matrix. And you will nourish me for a long, long time.
You heard him. You heard
Go
it.
back to hell.
Go back to hell, you piece of crap. You heard him. You would nourish me for a long, long time. And don't forget, time is an illusion. Okay? Time is an illusion. You see what I'm saying? So that time he's talking about is basically eternity, because the average lifespan of somebody coming out here, is what, 80 years to 100 years or whatever. So you can come down here and be down here for 60 years, die. He gonna keep on reincarnating you. Come down here, live 20 years, die. Come on back, live 30 years, die. Come on back, live 80 years, 90 years, whatever, die. And then you switching up genders too. I want to put that out there. You got to understand, yeah, you could be a man in this lifetime. The next life, you could be a female. And the next one, you could be a male again. Whatever. You could be gay. You could be whatever. You could be probably a bird or an animal or a lion or whatever. But your energy will be stuck in this matrix. Can I get a no there? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me show y'all my crystals real quick. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. DV, Gang Stalking Simulation, Truth in Plain Sight. I'm not even sure. I'm thinking, should I put this on Truth in Plain Sight? I might even post this on both my channels. You know what I'm saying? I might even post this on both my channels. If they monetize it, I don't even care. I don't even care if this video even get monetized. You know what I'm saying? The truth must be told. Okay? Holla back, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like I said before, donate if you can. If your pocket's bigger than mine, represent. If you really represent the truth and you got money, hit the Cash App up. Holla back, y'all.